Yo, I'm back with another G2 sniper highlights, and ran out of medals sniper gameplay at the end of near the end of the video. But most of these clips are just, some body shots, some headshots, some misses. But it's more of a reflection of how far I've come as far as sniping since the Forsaken update, where they changed like the weapon slots or whatever. But some of these snipes got mixed feelings about. Like, I could have hit that one, but like the small increment movements I kind of missed, but like the big drags I kind of hit those a lot more. But most of these clips are just one shots, maybe maybe a combination of shots. Like this one here, that should have been a headshot for sure, but I don't know what happened there. Yeah, most of these are just highlights just to kind of reflect on how far I've come as far as sniping. Didn't do a lot of it in year one.
You captured Zone B. You have the advantage. Press on.
Also, this is from about an hour straight of just gameplay. I think it's
2 down.
4 or 3 different maps I played in that hour time period. But it's a bunch of different clips from it. I had a grenade launcher clip in there, just threw that in there.
Zone C lost.
But yeah, the gameplay at the end, which I'll talk more about once that comes around. But as far as my sniping goes, I'm pretty decent at it. I've gotten better at certain situations.
Zone C
like that past one when the dude was running at me, a quick little lineup as he's running at me. This one coming up, a good little flick for a headshot. Even though the number said 133, so I don't know if it was a headshot or if it wasn't. That one's a little tiny flick for a headshot.
Pack is hunting you. Stand strong.
But I've gotten good at getting the flicks in for the headshots. And with this archetype sniper, the maxim, I think 9 or 11. It's a 90 RPM archetype sniper.
The hunt has ended.
So you can body, and I think you can body with that in a hand cannon. I'm not 100% sure, so don't take my word on it. But you can for sure body a headshot with the ace, and everybody knows how good the ace is by now. So yeah, this was my sniper's choice before I got the sniper, the Supremacy from the last Wish raid. But yeah, I'm satisfied as far as where I'm at, but I definitely want to get better. Even though this is kind of a late upload, because I've kind of been sitting on these gameplays and these highlights. Like, you'll see my Supremacy has about 100
5 minutes left.
kills or crucible kills with it. I've gotten easily, like 1,200 by now. So I've definitely gotten a lot better at sniping. One of these days, recently, I'll get a gameplay up, maybe a couple of me using it, and some other loadouts I've been having a lot of fun with. Double subs with the Peacekeepers on the Titan.
Zone C lost.
Very underrated. What else? Bow sidearm. It's also very fun to use.
Zone A captured.
But I also watched the old gameplays of me playing back when the PC beta was out, and one of my first ran out of medals in D2.
You are victorious.
But yeah, I've definitely come
The flames have gone
a long way as far as, like, my aiming, my movement, and certain things. As most of you know by now, Black Armory, the annual pass DLC, is out.
Opponent claims zone C.
They've introduced, I think, 2 new snipers and a couple new guns. One of the guns I want to get my hands on is the Kindled Orchid or something like that, the hand cannon. I can come with, it can drop with kill clip and rampage, which is actually unreal.
Zone A captured.
Yeah, I definitely want to get my hands on that and see what the deal is with that gun. But yeah, I've just been sniping.
Now your lead is even greater.
Using light machine guns. Those are, you can definitely chain those for huge kill streaks. I actually gotten messaged about it before. I didn't have too many converts to say, but once we talked about it, he kind of saw where I was coming from, and I saw where he was coming from. But we both came to the agreement that, you know, power ammo can be abused,
keep pushing.
And at the same time, like, there are counters for certain power weapons. You just have to know, put yourself in certain positions to counter it or whatever. But now that you got things like shotguns and snipers being used, I mean, one-hit kills are way more prominent now. But I'd rather take the skill side of one-hit kills rather than just shotgun rushing. So here comes the gameplay with the ran out of medals, or we ran, as some people call it. But I'm about to show you my class in a second, because this is a post-com. Kind of freestyling it right now. Wish I'd have did it live, but I don't really have a lot of method. I don't have a method to my madness, so here we go. Alright. Got my Supremacy snapshot, triple tap, masterwork handling, and basically it's a handling beast. My bad reputation with kill clip, grave robber. The masterwork roll could be better, but that's why it's not masterwork now. I'm kind of waiting for a better roll. Preferably ricochet rounds in that second perk slot, and maybe a ranged masterwork on it, but we'll see. And black talon as my power weapon, or my heavy, however you may call it. But this was one of my first games of the day, so you kind of see me like whipping around the scope or the sights or whatever, I'm trying to get my bearings and everything. But as you can tell, my Supremacy is very snappy. Not only does it have snapshot, but the handling, so very, very snappy and crispy to me personally, but to others it probably will be too. So I'm still kind of warming up. I got a couple kills already. Right here, I'm about to just be all over the place with my aim. Look at this, just bad. Also, I'm playing the new.
This is wonderful.
I don't even know what I forgot what the name of the class or the subclass is. I think it's like Way of the Wraith or something like that. Where if you're crouching and you get a headshot, you get the true sight or something, like the assassin's true sight, like boom, right there. So I go invis and I get wall hacks, which is one of my favorite abilities in the game actually. As long as you crouch right before you get a headshot, or even if you're crouching while you're shooting somebody, it's super useful.
Relax, Guardian.
But as you can see, Supremacy is quite crispy. Also, I was trying out the strafe jump. I usually use triple jump for some of the jumps I'm trying to make. I don't make them because I'm just not quite used to the height of the jump. So yeah, some of my jumps I just straight up miss. Recently I've gotten the 6 Coyote with the double dodge, and I've been liking that more than my Stompies, because I feel like it gives me that old D1 feel where like I can kind of dodge whenever I feel, so I can get out of the situations more, and I can get like my melee abilities more. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and get one of those up to kind of show how that goes down. Obviously late commentary, so this is a super. I think this is pre-patch, so like the hit detection, everything was still pretty bad. The super didn't last that long. It's kind of like if you like just the neutral play of it, you used it, but the super really wasn't worth nothing. That reputation, it's almost it's basically an energy slot NEO. So, and NEO was probably my favorite year one before they had the weapon slot changes happen. So here I'm coming up on these guys. I choke mini shots and got the ran. Got the we ran.
The Twilight Gap where
Double
Lord
headshots.
Shaxx earned his name.
Then I hit a
None
clean
fell more guardians
no-scope
than you.
headshot. Really satisfied about that. But yeah, ever since the weapon changes, I've been enjoying sniping a lot. I've gotten a couple props from people, some hate from people. Sometimes I've just been absolutely abysmal at sniping. It's just kind of a come and go type thing. But other times it's like I can't miss. But yeah, that was a re-ran. I get a couple good little shots in. I think I go on like another little streak. But I have yet to get the infamous double re-ran. I'm still waiting on it. I just gotta get a good game or play smart enough. But I will get it, and it will be an upload. If I get it, I will definitely upload it. Just know that Dawn Blade pops.
5 minutes.
So like here, I run from the Nova Whip, right? I'm pre-aiming it. He blinks, and then I catch the guy behind him with a headshot. And lately I've been catching a lot of people that when like I kind of kite them into an area, I'll turn, line up the headshot, and they'll just run straight into like my sights, and it's just easy money. And it feels super good when people are shotgun aping. There's no other feeling like it. Like when somebody's running dead at you with a shotgun, and you just kite them into an area and just headshot them as they're running at you. Super satisfying. But when that second Dawn Blade popped, it felt like deja vu. And I'm gonna die right here. But yeah, I've been enjoying the D2 PvP experience. Ever since the weapon changes, it has its ups and downs. I've thoroughly enjoyed the sniping aspect of it. But as far as, you know, people shotgunning, I wouldn't say it made it hard to enjoy the game, but at times I do switch from the sniper to a shotgun, and then just kind of go off at that point. As long as you know positioning and how to anticipate an enemy coming around a corner, you can dominate people with a shotgun. And if you're very familiar with your ideal shotgun one-hit range. Also fusions. I'm not sure if they need a buff or if like the hit detection on them is weird. Because sometimes I can hit somebody one shot from far, and other times like I hit him for basically nothing. But I saw think it was the True Vanguard and Cammy Cakes. They had a video recently where they were both using fusion rifles, and I've kind of been motivated to use a fusion rifle and see what that has to offer. Also, with backup plans, it seems like it's not broken, but like every time I pull it out, like it doesn't, the perk doesn't always prod, which is, I don't know if there's like requirements for it or if it's just bugged, or I don't know.
You have my respect, Hunter.
Yeah, as you can see, I've hit a lot of shots I'm quite proud of. Better than, so this gameplay is even later than the earlier highlights, so I've kind of gotten past the maxim, because it feels a lot more clunkier now since I have the Supremacy. Even though the Supremacy, it can't two-shot body, which Bungie said they may be making some changes on. Of course, a shotgun ain't. But yeah, that's one of the downsides of it. You can't two-shot body. You got a 3-shot. So most of the time, I don't even go. If I body somebody, I'll just switch and just go for the spray down rather than the second body. Unless I have a full clip. If I have a full clip, I'll just let it fly. I just let the bullets fly. Here we go, some Black Talon gameplay. Definitely the best sword in the game. Like, 100%. Reminds me of the, I forgot the name of it. But the Arc exotic sword, D1. But definitely one of the best. Also, I want to get a machine gun gameplay up to show how much you can just chain it. You can just chain power ammos. I think here I caught somebody into a headshot.
30 seconds
But
remain.
I do kite people in this area to a headshot a lot.
I need a hunter like you with the red jacks.
But yeah, expect more gameplays. I've just been kind of grinding, playing the Last Wish raid, the Black Armory raid, which is like the Scourge of the Pass. But yeah, as you can see, I'm only 600. I think now I'm like 640 plus. But 41 with the 8.2 and a 26, sniping and a submachine gun, I think that's not too bad. It could be better, but hey. But that'll be it. Expect more from me. I'm definitely gonna have more out. I've been procrastinating and waiting on it for too long, but I'll be there, or I'll be here. Well, either one. Later.